I'm Nancy Castle, Executive Director of SPR's testing practice. Today I'd like to share with you the latest trend in our software testing profession, shift left. It means that testers should shift left or upstream in the software development process for early involvement. Now, how do you shift left within your projects? Well, all projects have some type of starting point where the project scope is defined and the project is estimated. So testers need to shift all the way to the beginning of the project in order to define the scope of testing and to prepare a realistic estimate. You really can't go around using the old rule of thumb calculating testing to be a % of development activities because that rule just doesn't work today. Next, let's talk about requirements. Testers need to be actively involved in requirements or user stories definitions because currently testers passively review requirements documentations to determine their test cases. And what is active involvement? Active involvement means being engaged in discussions of requirements and user stories because testers can identify what-if scenarios, negative conditions, and really determine if your requirements are testable. Next, within the development activities, shifting left means testing parallels software development. So developers code and testers test and provide real-time feedback to the developers. Shifting left also means the type of testing that you perform changes. More time is spent testing at the unit level and the API services level, and less time is spent testing the UI. So testers have to be more technical, and test automation becomes very critical in order to keep up with the pace of development. So in our testing profession, early involvement in projects have always been a challenge. But Agile and test automation are now opening up the door for testers to get involved early in projects. So testers that do shift left can bring their testing mindset and their testing skills in order to build in quality in a software projects as compared to trying to test it in at the back end. So let's all shift left. For more information about testing, please see www.spr.com.